Hello, my name is Andy Vodopia, and today I'd like to spend a few minutes on IBM's next transformation. In reality, it's a transformation that has already begun and is in full swing. We like to sum it up with an acronym called CAMS, and what CAMS stands for is Cloud, Analytics, Mobility, Social, and Security. And I'd like to spend a minute or two on each one and tell you what IBM's doing in those areas. First one is Cloud. Last year, we purchased a company called SoftLayer. I believe it's a game changer in the industry. Basically, what it allows you to do is buy capacity on demand. And that capacity can go up and down depending on your needs. So, for instance, let's say you're a retail organization and most of your business occurs in the last quarter of the year. So, you might need 3 or 4 times the capacity in November and December that you need throughout the rest of the year. Well, within a matter of an hour, SoftLayer can give you that additional capacity. You'll only be charged for that capacity for November and December. And when the need for that capacity goes away, you'll go back to your normal charges. So the fact that you can do this quickly and on demand makes it very economical. It's extremely scalable. And it's a lot different than a number of the other companies that are offering these services, because when you rent that server, it's your server. Nobody else is on it. You can go to the facility and we can point to that and say that's yours, and no other companies will be on that server, which obviously is very important when you talk about performance, because you want the performance of those servers to be your activity and your activity alone. And as I said, if it turns out you need increased server capacity, within a matter of an hour you'll get that capacity and only be charged for what you use. Very exciting. Analytics. Most of you have probably heard that any given year, more data is created than all of the other years combined in the history of the world. That's a pretty powerful statement. And the question becomes, what do you do with that data? I mean, there's so much data out there. It's exponentially growing. What you do with that data will either make or break your business. IBM has been a leader in the analytics space. We have the computer power. In fact, a lot of them now are using the soft layer to actually manage that analytic data. And we've done a lot of work in insurance and banking, and we can help you manage that data, help you so that it helps your business grow. Again, having data without knowing what to do with it really isn't helpful. We have the analytics and the people who can help determine what you should do with that data. Mobility. Right now, there are 1.7 billion mobile devices in the world. That's a little bit more than 1 for every 10 people, which is pretty amazing. Statistics show that people check their mobile devices 150 times a day. The flip side is 70 million of those devices get lost every year. So that kind of takes us into the next thing also, which is security. When you have this many mobile devices used for all kinds of purchases, you've better make sure that the security is there. Any given day, it seems, you can read the papers and it shows a major corporation has their security breached. As people will tell you, it takes a corporation a lifetime to build a brand and their trust, but it can all be lost in just one day. So when the mobility is moving along and people are making more and more purchases and there's more data going over the internet, more data going over the airwaves, you need to make sure that the security isn't breached. IBM can help with that. It's been a leader in that. We've made substantial investment in that. And finally, the last thing is social. Really, social is a combination of all of the other ones combined. And the best way that I can talk about social, just to show you how much it's out there, is if you wanted to contact me, you have at least 5 different ways that you could contact me. You could go to LinkedIn, you could go to Facebook, you could go to my IBM address, my Gmail address, or my IBM webpage. That's 5 different ways that I'm out there. And that's not atypical. If you like something, it immediately goes on the internet. How many times have you seen something go viral? It's almost like the security and your branding. The social aspect and the social presence can either make or break a company. And again, IBM is a leader in this, and it really is a transformation. It wasn't that long ago, certainly when I started with the company 30 plus years ago, that we were a hardware business. Now we're transforming into this social business, this cloud business. We're changing with the times. We've made a number of acquisitions so that we're leaders in the industry. And unlike almost any other company, we have the breadth in each one of those areas: clouds, analytics, mobile, security, social. We have all of those leaders at our disposal. And I'd love to have a chance to talk to you about this more in depth and bring in some of our experts to help your business grow. Thanks. I hope you have a great day, and feel free to contact me in any one of those ways. Thank you.